Oh, friggin' rights, boys. Friggin' I was gonna take my welding gas bottle back to the friggin' welding gas place today, but I was taking off the regulator there, and we still got like 300-400 psi's of the friggin' fuels in there, so I'll wait. I at least want to make this friggin' fender. I was gonna friggin' shut her down and go to London and get a bunch of shit done, but I can just go get friggin' kryptonite for the bongie in Sarnia and friggin' save a bit of time, and then when that tank's empty, I could just go to friggin' what's it there, and change it in. But so that's what I did. We had some clearance issues in the tire in accordance to now the friggin' trapdoor's even lower than before and friggin' different things. So onward, just cut this friggin' toenail out all the way around. So I'm just gonna friggin' put a little kickstand in here for now, because in accordance to, remember the bruises that I got on my legs from these, you know, it really wraps around, eh? So I'm gonna take a friggin' sliver out of there and then weld that back up. And sliver out of there, weld that back up, and then I'll weld this in into accordance to, if I weld this in and then I cut that out and then I bend that over, it might not quite line up so good as if I cut that out first, do that, and then do this one. But we were just having a test purposes fitment situation over here in accordance to friggin' just made that cut, so we friggin' measure that out, make sure we got that much height in the back there, and there we'll fill that in. I got some more friggin' steels right there or whatever, some friggin' sheet metals. So friggin' rights. The Ford, ladies and gentlemen, the Ford. Well, onwards, change of plans. Friggin' that's my friggin' fender modification so far. Friggin' my sack, pain in my cock, but onwards, it'll get there. It'll get there. Bring my part on. But I had to bring my chainsaws to friggin' Nelson. He thinks he might have a bar and chain for the one, and take the carbonator and frig sack it on the other. So friggin' rights. That'll save me friggin' hunting down a fucking bar and a chain from like the store, probably. But onward, off we go. Look at this guy's friggin' wood operation, eh? Son of a bitch. Need that. Drop that off in Inwood, bud. Well, onwards, boys. We're coming up to Nelson's here, but I'm not going to son of a bitch record him in accordance to that's kind of not very appropriate at this time. Beg my pardon, but hopefully he's got a good bar and chain for me, and then we cheeched. Holy shit, you see that friggin' stupid friggin' SUV minivan looking thing right there? Well, that dumb fucking bitch was just veering and zigging and zagging all over the friggin' road, on the brakes, going slow as fuck. I couldn't get around her because accordance to traffic and stuff, finally it turns into 2 lanes. I get around her and she's just like Brittany Spearsing it up, like just giving her shit. You know, it's like, hey, here's an idea. Turn the music down and pay attention to driving your vehicle. Beg my pardon, you complete goof. Man, Deckard. Here she is coming up right behind me here. See if I can't zoom in on her friggin' squatch. Look at her. Just completely dicked. Just dicked. Beg my pardon. Now you can see right across right into our living room window, for fuck's sakes. Hey? Son of a dick. Well, in words, we're back. Picked up some friggin' grinding discs, the really thin ones. They work way more awesomer than the friggin' not so really thin ones for friggin' my sack. But check this out. Friggin' Nelson's a friggin' such a nice guy to me, eh? Friggin' he had this laying around. Told Pug One he could have it. So friggin' right, so I'll be able to friggin' chooch my friggin' pump onto my tractor. See, there's my pump. There's my parts that I'm saving up. And then I got the Honda here. That's what we're gonna use it on. Beg my pardon. But then I picked up a friggin' blade from Pig Iron there. Friggin' Pig Iron blade, beg my pardon. And replaced my friggin' 6-foot level with a new one. In accordance to friggin' clearly ain't nobody gonna bring the stolen one back, but 50 bucks. So not too bad, not too bad. So friggin' yeah, beg my pardon. Well, so friggin' right, that's what I did. Just cut a friggin' schlot out, and then I'll just friggin' cigarette that over or whatever into accordance, and then I'll weld the other sidewards and bang the shit out of it and a bunch of other stuff. But frig sack, you know, it's gonna look like friggin' got run over by a truck, but it should fit. It should fit. Beg my pardon. Oh, friggin' right, got the one side modified for friggin' my sack, so I just got to friggin' stitch up this side I gotta friggin' release the cigarette at the bottom there in accordance to bring this up. So, you know, I got a little bit of a cigarette in there. I could probably fill that with weld. I don't know. We'll have a look. Probably move it halfwards up and halfwards weld. What do you think? Big my part? Big my part. Oh yeah, and check this out. I gotta show you something. Okay? That's my friggin', oh, you can't really see it. There you go. There's my friggin', my hornet bite. It was just a friggin' bungle cocksucker, but man, it got me good. It did. I went to the pet store with the old lady there and friggin' get some friggin' crittets for the bongie, and I was telling the lady, see, you know, they walk into the friggin' PetSmart there and they're like, oh, how are you today? I said, my foot hurts. And I was pretending like it hurt real bad, and I was hobbling around and stuff, and then I was telling them that I got bit in the leg by a rattlesnake and I bought it from there and I'd like to file a complaint. So, but my old lady wasn't having any part of it. She gets, you know, I get myself into trouble a lot, but I do beg my pardon, but it was kind of funny, I guess. Apologize. Well, I didn't do much so far, but I did do a little bit, so I'll explain it to you. So I released the bottom, has quit with the grinder, so now it's gonna friggin' line up. So what I'm gonna do is pull that in, and I'll weld it right where my thumb is, and then I'll just ticky-tacky up there, and then I just fill in down there, no big deal. But I also beat the shit out of this in accordance to previous the weld, so it's like it's already like where it goes, you know what I mean? This is this one. I beat the shit out of it afterward, and like you can see the profile it took. So I just need to, you know, ticky-tacky and beat the shit out of this to make it all more flat, and then just fill in the stripper across the back and do the same thing over here. And was a bling bling. We got the friggin' fenders fixed, boys. What do you think of that? They're my part. Well, inward, boys. That's more or less the fender. Friggin', I got a couple more little spots to fill in, but you know, we got lots of clearance around the tire. For friggin' my sack, it still friggin' fits up into the upward position. The seat still fits, was a bling bling. And I did a test fit and sittingsies into it, and my leg doesn't get cigaretted. Holy, what's really going on? But anyways, I'm gonna friggin' go outside and friggin' chainsaw the shit out of stuff. I don't know what the fuck this thing's problem is all of a sudden now, because it'll run and drive and go and start, but friggin' as soon as you let off the throttle, it just friggin' dies. So that's more Osner's frig, so I'll be just starting the shit out of it big time, over and over and over. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it, but down in there, you know, I thought, oh, maybe star screwdriver, maybe flathead. Nope, it's like a round thing with like splines on it. Like, I don't have that one. Beg my pardon. I just got an email from Ridiculousness, and tonight, well, it was like 2 nights ago now in accordance to this as previously recorded activities, but yeah, friggin' David Spade episode. The David Spade. So we got Justin Bieber episode, the Steve-O episode, and now the friggin' David Spade episode of Ridiculousness. This Pug One's been on, and there's going to be another one on this 5th season of Ridiculous New, but I'm not allowed to beg my pardon about that one. And then we teached. Check this out, boys. This wood is friggin' great. You got friggin' wants in this log big time. Like big time, this whole friggin' log here's wants, but I was cutting it up inward, and then I got to this cut here, and I hit something metal in there. My brand new friggin' blade's dicked. It's just fucking dicked. And then I'm uncovering some of this stuff, and look at this one. This has got a friggin' dirty old tube screwed onto it, and it's just dry rotted all to shit. Like this whole piece right here is all soft and punky. Like look at it, you can tell. It's like all just soaked. Just, it must have been on the bottom and shit or whatever, but I guess we're gonna shut her down. My my friggin' blade's all chazzled, hey, for friggin' my sack. So that's just awesome as frig. But one positive note, this bit here is like self-scratching when I walk, eh? It like self-cigarettes my cankle bone. So friggin' rights. Hey, listen, I'm gonna try. Oh, there's another one. Another one. Hey, listen, okay? I'm going to charge you 750 bucks. You're going to cut it and split it yourself. It's going to be full of nails, friggin' dirty old tubifers nailed onto it, and a bunch of it's like totally ant-ridden. If I could get that one apart, I'd show you. And this log too, you can see they all started taking off because I've cut it open or whatever, but you know, sell me big fucking rotten logs, eh? Rotten, totally rotten, you know? Friggin' right, man. That's great. Man, I don't know what it is, but if you're a goof, sooner or later we're gonna cross paths. But in other words, friggin' rights, friggin' check that out. I got a friggin' stendo, the friggin' the friggin' little fender thing there, the footrest there to about accordance, and then friggin' it won't be so awkward driving. I'm going to get it as close to the front tire as I can, and then I'm just going to maybe come up with something to friggin' deflect the muds, because the muds kind of sucks, but friggin' rights, hopefully I can get her done by the 9th and 10th. Peg my part on for that. But onwards, boys, I'm hot, it's late, so we better call her a cigarette. So onwards, don't forget to check out one cup of cab, check us orange and nines, the gibbers. Don't forget to like, share, favorite the movie house for no big time, pug on as I can big time, but onwards, there you go. Another dick of pug one production. So until tomorrow.
Don't the waters get you.